Q&A announcement ahead. See this, guys? Go to this page on Facebook, this URL, or just go to Facebook and type in unofficially white bitch, and you will find this beautiful person here. And you want to go on there and put a question on the wall of this page. Because I'm going to do another Q&A. Now onto the mukbang. What you see here is some tuna being heated up in a pan. Now I've turned the heat off because I did have oil in it, but the oil is stirring up rather rapidly. Gotta love cast iron skillets for that. They seem to absorb oil instead of using it to actually cook the food. I don't yet know what I'm going to do with this tuna yet. Hi guys, welcome to another mukbang with me, and yesterday's video was a bit depressing, it was a bit, asshole. It's me being an asshole, and I'll admit it. And I apologize for that implicitly, because I was having a bad day, and I'm much better now, and I've talked to Bae, and I've talked to God, and it's been a much better day. And I slept in, so that's obviously one of the biggies. I'm going to miss being able to sleep in when I get a job, but for now, that's the only good side to not having a job. We have cranberry sauce, which is very high in calories, I found out last night. We have Mountain Dew, because my mom decided to get it. I could still technically mix this tuna with mayo, but because it's 2 cans of mayo, and one is one brand and one is another, plus with the oil, it's already like 200, 300, 250 calories probably. I'm not exactly sure the calorie content is. I put some bandages on the sides of my glasses because they tend to leave marks on my face. They did that when I was in high school. That's when I got these glasses. These glasses did that to me when I was in high school, and eventually I was like, you know what? This is fucking bullshit. Why? Why do I have to deal with this? You know? I feel like I should eat veggies, but I want to melt cheese over it, even though I normally do not do that. I'm going to melt a little bit of this cheese, which I'm going to wager is about 50 calories, because I'm not going to use that much. Yeah, I'm going to melt some cheese over it. I'm going to eat a couple slices of cucumber. I'm going to put sriracha on it over the cheese, because you need a little spice in your life. What am I, a fucking spice girl? What the fuck? But yeah, I will do that, and I will try and show you that, actually. I don't know if I can do that, though. Hopefully I can. Hold on. So this is the preparing cam today. Do you like the tablecloth? It's this boring-ass beige color, and I did not pick it. I like bright colors. Like, my mom likes neutrals. And I'm like, Mom! Why you gotta be boring? No, I don't do that. I'm just like, it's her house. Someday when I have my own house, my house is going to be bright orange and bright green and bright pink. And I'm going to literally use spray paint to do all those things, because I know that paint in a can is expensive, and I think the brighter the color, the more expensive. I don't know. That would explain why people paint their house such boring colors, wouldn't it? Or I could just get a job at one of those places that mixes paint, and then I'd be one of the people in charge of mixing paint, so I could, give myself a little discount, dilly dilly. Where did I put my cheese? So I don't know how much heat this tuna has retained. You can see how much tuna that actually is. Like, this is my hand. There's like 2 cans of tuna in there. Oh, these fucking bags! Yeah, it did one of these, where the one side completely rips. I don't like getting this kind of cheese on my hands because it sticks to your hands. I don't hate cheese, I just hate whenever things stick to my hands. I've always hated being sticky, though. Like, even when I was a kid, like, other kids want, like, I see little kids now and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm pretty sure you're fucking sticky. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like being sticky, and I never have. I don't even think I liked it when I was a kid. So when little kids sit there and get all sticky, and they're like, and they want to give me a fucking hug, I'm like, no, go play with your mom. Leave me alone, please. probably literally about 305 calories there. I'm probably going to get a glass of Mountain Dew. I'm also going to have some cucumbers, as I showed you. But I'm going to peel those because I cannot stand. Should I have an apple or a banana today? I feel like I keep eating my mom's apples. And, I mean, that's a good thing because I'm eating fruit, but I'm going to turn this off now and come back when I'm actually eating because I feel like I'm wasting time, like you guys done mine. Change of plans. I'm not eating this fucking cucumber because, I mean, look at it. It's all, like, gross. I don't know why it looks like that. My mom can eat it if she wants it, but I can't eat something that literally takes my appetite away. So, I may peel a couple radishes needed, though. Put one of my little plastic cups with some Mountain Dew in it. Because I'm out of lemonade. How are you guys doing today? And getting silverware, but the good thing is we have plastic silverware over there. I'm just polluting the planet in so many ways right now. I just want you all to know that. I feel like I should write this down before I even eat it. One second, I'm gonna go grab my stuff. I feel like you can barely see me, guys. Here. Sorry. I'm back. So how are you guys doing today? 200 for the tuna. My nose is hurting. I cleaned my face off with alcohol, and I think I got some right here because I cleaned under here. And now it just stings, so that's going to be fun. About 50 for oil. About 50 for the cauliflower and the ranch. Because I used half a serving of the ranch, and it's 70 calories per whole serving, so. And cauliflower is not dense in calories at all. I love how crunchy it is, and it looks like little snow trees. The soda. Oh, the sriracha. Forgot the sriracha. And cheese. I'm gonna have an apple as well. And then the soda. That gives me 600 calories remaining. So, how's life, guys? There's some people that will probably see my diet and be like, that's very unfulfilling, like. But it's not that bad. But I am tasting a difference between one kind of tuna and the other. I got given a couple cans of like cheap tuna, so I mixed it with the brand I'm normally used to eating. They're literally the same kind of can of tuna. They have the same ingredients, the same kind of like broth makeup. Same size, but there's more calories in one than the other, and I'm just like, why? And less One's like an approximate one, and one's like an exact. Because there's only a little bit more calories in one, so it's about the same. I love tuna. I do. I don't mind fishy flavor. I don't mind. And the fact that it's really protein dense. So when you eat it, it's not as much of a waste of calories when you eat it. And I just remembered I had soda last night. So technically I only have 430 calories left. This is the brand I normally eat. It is Portside. And this is like the knockoff from my grocery store called Best Yet. There's not any real difference to it. This is distributed by Save-A-Lot, and it's dolphin safe. And this is a product of Earth City, Minnesota. But it also says a product of Thailand. Oh, it's distributed by Earth City, Minnesota. Is that what MO means? This is a product of Thailand too, holy shit. This is dolphin safe. The cheap kind is also dolphin safe. The cheap kind, the off-brand, which both of them are kind of off-brand, but the Best Yet is the store brand, I guess is what I mean. The Best Yet has 13 grams of protein, technically 26 in this one can, and the Portside has 28 per can, with 55 calories a serving or 110 calories a can. And the Best Yet is 60 calories per serving, which is 120 calories a can. There's not a lot of difference. For some reason, there's way more sodium in the off-brand. And there's fat in the off-brand, and there's no fat in the Portside. But they're about the same. And if you would strip them down, the only difference you would see is the color of the cans, probably. The color of the cans and the fact that there's 1, 2. Maybe I should do research on what these rings mean. Because there's 1, 2, 3 rings on this, and there is like 2 rings on this. And I wonder if that means anything. Like, you know, like, what if that's the amount of quality checks it goes through? What if that's the amount of, like, places it goes? Like, what if it gets a stamp for every place that it passes through before it gets to the store that it's sold at? Like, the freshness or whatever. I don't know. I sat here for 5 minutes telling you about my tuna. This is my life, people. How do you guys tune into this crap? And there's a little bit of cheese, so it's not... Am I weird for the ability to just be able to... And I already added this up. Although I might pick a different one because this one's burst as fuck. I don't like bruised fruit. Did I pay for the fruit or did I pay for my grocer to beat the fuck out of it? I mean, am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm in so much of a better mood right now. I want to finish this before my mom gets home. Because I hate having people walk back and forth. I'm cutting the camera off, turning it on, turning it off. I didn't get the job, but I'm accepting that I could still get hired at the one that's because it's a place called Family Dollar, and there are Family Dollars like scattered throughout PA, kind of like the Dollar General. I don't know if they're part of the same company. I think they are, but I may get a job at the one closer to me. But I really hope that woman didn't pick me purely for the fact that because I said, because in the interview I did say, I'll work at either one. That was me trying to be, useful. Not, oh, I'm too lazy to come to this location. Send me the one that's closer. But I also applied at McDonald's again today. So, hopefully I get a job somewhere. Like, I just want... Another reason I want money is because I want to join the gym again. Hopefully. I don't know when. I don't know when I would be able to go if I was working, but I think if I was working, I wouldn't be as... I think I'd be moving around more if I was working. So I might be losing weight anyway. I apologize if you can't understand me when I have food in my mouth. I'm actually kind of shocked that I don't have people complaining about the way I chew because I've had that in person before. I've had people go, oh, well, you sound disgusting when you chew, even though I've heard people that sound way worse. But maybe that's kind of like the outside looking in kind of thing. Like if I could see myself, which I have watched myself eat on tape before. On video, I've watched these videos back before, and it's not pleasant. Which is why I sit there and question some of you people. Because I know how gross it looks and sounds. And if you look at what I'm actually eating, I'm eating quite a bit. I have this big plate, cauliflower. Sun's hitting it, so it just turns into a pile of whiteness. And then look how much tuna I still have left. As I've also said in the past, I'm also doing this for a form of documentation. And I have this. This has a number to call if you have questions or comments. This doesn't, which makes me wonder, do these guys get complaints a lot? But, I really do like tuna. Like, it's not just something that I'm eating because I feel like I have to eat something that's healthy-ish. I do like it. And I feel like people don't like fish because they think it's not as versatile as a lot of other meats. Like, oh, you can't put this with fish because it doesn't taste right, and you can't put this with fish. Well, there are certain things you can't eat with fish, but there's also certain things you can't eat with beef, or chicken, or eggs. But, you could just as easily have mashed potatoes and tuna, if that's what you wanted to eat, if you thought that was tasty, but you would not know unless you tried it, you know what I mean? People don't think of fish as a hearty food, which is irritating. I'll let you in on a little secret. Things don't have to be calorically dense, like calorie dense, to be filling or hearty. Now there's some things that I wish I liked that weren't as calorie dense. Like, I eat regular pasta. I don't like wheat pasta. It genuinely tastes fucking disgusting to me. If I liked it, I would eat it. And it would be just as filling, and I know this in my brain, it would be just as filling because the pieces are generally the same size. The volume of it is generally the same size. The calories are just a little less, and the fiber's a little higher. Another thing is there's people walking around this earth that just feel unwell all the time. And I think that's just how they have to be. That's just how they're always going to be. My suggestion to you, and this is going to sound nuts because I've never been in that position, but I've always heard people say this, like, take things out of your diet. Switch your diet out. Take things out of your diet, and then you'll slowly probably reduce the problem, especially if you're having digestive issues. I'm not saying, and I'm going to have to add this calorie up too. I really want Mountain Dew lately, and I think it's the caffeine in it that I want. I would drink Diet Mountain Dew, but I hate it. It tastes fucking gross. I look like a snowman. I am so sorry. But, yeah, especially if you're having gastrointestinal issues, switch up things in your diet. Like, look at what you're eating a lot of, and try and cut back on it or completely remove it from your diet. Like me burping right now. I shouldn't be drinking more soda. Then again, that's one of those ones that's like a dead giveaway. The rest of the day, I'm probably going to drink water. And I'll still have 300 calories left if I want to eat something. I love things that are fresh that I know. I know I go on about this. Yesterday's video, I have to let you in on a little secret. I only ate about half of what I made because it started to get soggy and blah. So the hot and cold salad, unless you're going to eat it quickly, is a bad idea. Unless you don't mind soggy vegetables. I like steamed vegetables. Slightly heated, a little bit of mush to them. But I don't, and that's because I want to bring out different flavors, but I don't like soggy, like straight up just. I'm pretty sure our wood stove is out, which is great, because I don't care. Like, I don't like the cold, but if I didn't have to worry about the water freezing over, and I was living alone, I wonder if I'd be okay with just blankets. Like, if I had enough of them, I had a couple little electric heaters, and my apartment was like, my apartment and or house was really well insulated. to where all I had to do was run them a couple hours at nighttime and run them a couple hours a day, and it would stay pretty decent now. What I wish they would do around this whole country is put solar panels on everyone's houses. I just realized I've almost been sitting here talking to you for 20 minutes straight. Normally I edit a bunch of little clips together, if you guys couldn't tell. And this is like one straight set. Maybe when I lose a little more weight and I have a job and I'm at a weight where I know I'm not going to like gain everything back overnight, I may do a Gardener's Candy haul because I really want to show the people that watch my channel that are from other countries and other states where they may not have it, what Gardener's Candies is. I've commented on people's videos like Shane Dawson and Trish Paytas, people that do eating shows once in a while that have, you know, an audience that would see it. I even commented on a channel called Facts Videos because they did Northern Candy from the northeastern states. They didn't do anything from Pennsylvania, I'm pretty sure. I don't blame them. There's a lot of little tiny states up in the northeast that are often forgotten because they're literally like PA's this big on the map. These states are literally like that. Me and my boyfriend figured out, because he's from England, that England will pretty much fit twice inside of Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is not even that big of a state. There are places that are like a 30th the size of Pennsylvania. Like a fraction of Pennsylvania. But there are also places like Texas that are like 3.5 of Pennsylvania. And places like California that are like 4 of Pennsylvania. So, if people wonder why it takes so long to get to places in America, it's because everything's like in the UK, if you're in England, you want to go from one place to another, it takes you 15 minutes. In America, like, this is 15 minutes on a map, okay? We have, like, this much distance to go on a map. Like, it's a little frustrating, too, because we've looked at flights and stuff for him to come here and stuff, and everything's like an hour away from my house, at least. That's even remotely... I just got a little bit of a bone there, but it was a tiny bone, so I'm just gonna let it go. I chewed it up. But yeah. This video is definitely going to be on the longer side. And I'm sorry. It might be half an hour long, it might be longer. I haven't really ever done one that long. I might trim this down a little bit somehow. If I upload a video and it's 25 minutes long, you can trust that it was at least 35. Originally, and I was just clipping it down because I've had issues with a video. If it's over 24 minutes, it uploads for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of it end up being on my channel, and I'm like, what the fuck? YouTube, what the fuck? Some of you know that. I'm sorry if that burp bothered you. I like burping. Is that weird? I hate that we as a society have a stigma around people that burp. They're like, oh, they're gross, they burp. I'm like, how is it gross? There are people who can burp on command, like myself, but for most people, And most burps, it's not a voluntary thing. It's an involuntary thing that happens. And I don't think you should be shamed for an involuntary action. Like, if my leg jerks and I kick somebody under the table, I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I had a spasm. I had a muscle spasm. I apologize so much. And they're probably going to go, that hurt. You're a bitch because that hurt, but I understand you couldn't help it. So why is something that's literally only offensive in smell most of the time, if that, considered such a big deal? Now I'm starting to worry my camera's going to shut off. But, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Like, there's something I was talking about like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, now almost 5 minutes ago. But yeah, what I was saying was, like, everything is so far away from my house. Like, as far as, like, an airport or a train station or a bus station. And I want to have mine in place by the time he comes and visits because I want privacy. I want respect. Because I don't want to have to sneak around, you know, to be with somebody that I care about. Because I'm here, basically. But I'm going to go now, because this video is it's going to definitely be over half an hour long, probably. I'm going to finish eating, and I'm going to come back and shoot my outro. See you later. See you in the future, should I say. So guys, I made a mistake and I did something I normally don't do. I ate too much, my stomach hurts, and I'm relying on Pepto-Bismol right now to help it. Help it, Pepto, help! No matter, I hope you like this video. Please comment, subscribe, check out the links to my Patreon and my playlist in the description. I will also add a link to the playlist of mukbangs that I've been doing. I did make them a playlist, so those will be there as well for people that want to see more of this shenanigans. I obviously did not finish my food because I was sitting here. I don't know if it's because the Mountain Dew bubbled up in my stomach, but I definitely feel like there's something off in my stomach right now. If my stomach settles down, I may finish my food. Ew. But as for right now, I just do not feel good. That's why I'm laying down on this couch. You like my sweatpants? I like my sweatpants. They are loose. Thank God. I don't know. I just don't feel good right now. I look pretty. No, I don't. I just look really long right now. I look like a sausage. I'm watching the movie Big that has Tom Hanks in it. I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you've never seen it, oh my god, it's a good movie. It's really a good movie. It's made in like the 80s, I think. Let's see what it was made. Where's the remote? It was made in 1988. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go sulk in my stomach illness, and I'm going to try and feel better. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the playlists that I made and the food that I eat, which you guys can't try, so I don't know why you would enjoy it. But yeah, I'm just gonna lay here and not feel well for a little bit. See you guys later. Have a lovely day.